What's up, y'all? It's Justin. I'm back with another Justin Gaming, and today I'm going to be talking about the April 2021 Stadia Pro games available on Stadia. So I got some really good games this month. I'm happy that Stadia is still putting a lot of effort into what games they give us for Pro, and April is definitely a good one. The first game is Resident Evil 7 Biohazard Gold Edition, developed and published by Capcom. Originally came out January 24th, 2017. Resident Evil has lost some of its magic through games 5 and 6. They were not necessarily bad games, but they did not capture gamers' attention and accolades since Resident Evil 4, in my opinion. 7 brought back the fans to combine them with how well the remakes were received and the hype for 8. And the Resident Evil franchise appears to be back on track. Developers did something interesting with 7 that makes it share another distinction with 4. They changed the view from to first person, which is quite a contrast from how 4 through 6 played, and 4 was quite a contrast to how 1 through 3 played. So you gotta give Capcom for credit. They are always changing it up and trying something new and trying to keep Resident Evil fresh, and that definitely seems like the case with 7, because 7 was very well received. It was also playable on VR if you had like PSVR or other VRs, so I think that helped it too with the scare factor. Stadia picking 7 as an April game is interesting also because they're right now running a promotion where if you pre-order Resident Evil 8 Village through Stadia, you can get a Stadia Premier Edition for free. And Stadia Premier Edition is their controller plus a I'm blanking. A Chromecast. So, you hook the Chromecast up to your TV, you can play Stadia on your TV. If you don't want to do that, you can use the controller to connect through Wi-Fi to your computer, your Chromebook, your phone, your iPad, whatever. You can play Stadia everywhere. Heck, you don't even need the Stadia controller. You could just pre-order, and before it gets here, you could play with a PS4 controller or an Xbox controller. Say what you will about Stadia, but they make it very easy to play it, so that's pretty great. But I'm psyched. I have avoided playing this game for the longest time. I originally thought I was going to get it on PS4 because I thought I was going to get a VR headset, but that never came. And then it came to Game Pass, and for some reason I didn't play it then. I was probably too busy playing Fortnite or something like that. So that's the nice thing about Stadia. And there's no download. Whenever I just get that itch, I can just hit a button and start playing instantaneously. So pretty psyched about that. The next game on the list, and by the way, I forgot to mention this, I took all this information from 9to5google.com. It's a great website, and I definitely want to give them props because I did not do this on my own. So the next game is Spongebob Squarepants Battle for Bikini Bottom Rehydrated by THQ Nordic, and this game came out June 23rd, 2020. This is a remaster of the game from 2003. It's a very fun game. I have not played it myself, but I watched my 8-year-old play it, and he was having a blast with it. And I don't think they've changed the gameplay any from the original game, but it runs really well. It doesn't feel like a game from 2003. I mean, it's, run around, jump, find some bubbles and whatnot, and defeat some bad guys and all that. But it's real fun. The music, oh my god, the music. I mean, music has to be taken from the show, I assume. It's so addictive, and it just gets stuck in your head, and it's great. And it's a lot of fun. I mean, I'd probably be playing it even if I didn't have a kid. But my kid loves it, and I'm glad it's there, and it's a great addition. I love it. The next game, I am gonna butcher the heck out of the saying. Okay, so it's that popular role-playing game that is spelled YS, and I think it's pronounced like E's or something like that, or I's or something. Anyways, YS8. Lacrimosa of Dana. Wow, I really should look this stuff up before I do it. This originally came out September 12th, 2017. It was developed by Nihon Falcom and published and localized in North America and Europe by NIS America. It's the 15th game in this series, and even though I can't pronounce it, I've definitely heard of it before. I definitely know it's very popular on PlayStation. I think they're Vita games, and I just think this is awesome. Stadia is going this route and bringing a title over that has so many games in the series and so many fans. And you know, a lot of times when people are fans of a series, they will buy it on multiple devices. I mean, I have Dead by Daylight on like every console I have. I have every high-res game I can think of: Smite, Paladins, Rogue Company. I have that like on Steam, Xbox, PS4. I got it everywhere. So I'm sure there's other people out there that are just as dedicated as I am to ease. Um, so though I don't know much about it, I think that's great they got it. It's cool they got another role-playing game too, because since you can play Stadia on your phone, it's nice to have a game that you don't have to have the quick twitch for or anything like that. Our last game is another game I'm gonna butcher the name of. Yay! Buku Niku is a puzzle adventure game. It's developed by French-British indie collective Sector Dub and published by Devolver Digital. And it came to Stadia. This is the important date I got. February 9th, 2021. It's been out on other systems before that, but for Stadia, it was February 9th. This is a quirky puzzle game with characters that remind me of the Mr. Men books. The puzzlers that pick for Stadia are always usually prone to fun and lighthearted games and easy to play on the go. So yet another win-win for Stadia to round out a very solid month. You got a horror game, you got a game for your kids, and you got 2 games I cannot pronounce, but they're all great games. So I am beating a dead horse talking about how great Stadia is. I really think everybody should try it. I have Stadia Pro, which is why I'm talking about Pro right now. That costs $10 a month, but you don't even need Stadia Pro. Stadia Pro just guarantees you good graphics and get you games every month. But you can try Stadia for free. You just need a Gmail account and a controller and some kind of device, be it phone, be it tablet, be it computer. If your computer is a freaking potato but can connect to the internet and run the internet well, you can play Stadia. It's amazing. So get out there and get on it and keep gaming.